When you put that chalk down to do your pre-trip, do not kick it under there. Because when that air drops, while it's sitting there, it will lock in on that chalk. You won't get it out. Sit it with a gap, like right there.
Okay.
It'll still catch it if it rolls. Don't kick it under there, because once you start, they're not going to give you no extra time. Everybody got that? Don't kick that chalk. Grab my chalk, put it in my box. That way, when I do my 5 miles an hour, I won't run over. Y'all can get on this side. On this side, we'll record it like that.
Some of y'all can get in on the other side. Y'all can see in here in the back.
Damn. All right, I would get in, I shut my door, leave it open. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my seatbelt. I'm gonna make sure my seatbelt is bolted to the side of the truck. The bolt is there, it's good. My seatbelt's not damaged or broken. It's slightly frayed, but it's in pretty good shape. I'm gonna lock it to the receiver on the floor. Make sure it stays in there, and I'm gonna take the receiver on the floor. It's not damaged, the bolt, and the bolt is in there that holds it to the floor. And you do have to leave your seatbelt on when you do your pre-trip at DPS. I'm gonna go ahead and let them know I got a fully charged fire extinguisher here on my left, secured to the floor where it can't roll around anything. You can do the fire extinguisher and the triangles on the outside when you're doing it, or you can do it on the inside. I do mine on the inside. I let them know I got 3 reflective triangles in the box back there. If they want to see them, I'll show it to them, and they'll say no. I also let them know I got circuit breakers in my dashboard. At that point, I'll be ready to do my first safe start. I'll make sure my stick shift slides all the way across as in neutral. Push the clutch all the way down, and vroom, start my truck. The truck is running now. Slowly release the clutch. Then I would take my hand and start pointing out my gauges. You have to touch or point everything or they won't give you credit. Talk about my 2 air gauges right here on the dashboard. Let them know they're at 100 and rising. Slide my hand across, I come to my water gauge. Let them know what the temperature says. It's at about 110 and it's rising because I just started it. Then I slide across my oil pressure gauge, will be sitting at about 30.
Yeah.
Continue sliding my hand across. I hit my light switch, turn it on. My dash lights come on. Turn it off, slide my hand straight down. My emergency flashes, they come on. Turn them off, slide my hand straight back. Left turn signal works. Right turn signal works. Pull straight back. Right light indicator came on. Slide my hand across the wheel. City horn, air horn. Slide my hand to the edge. This hand takes over, drops straight down. First thing I hit is my windshield wiper gauge. I can go ahead and your battery gauge will be up here because the last person that did it always stays on battery. Let them know that my battery is sitting at 14 volts. Since I'm on my windshield wiper, I'll just go ahead and pull it straight back like that. That'll give me my fluid and it'll wipe my blades in one move, in one motion, right? Let them know my windshield wipers are working like they're supposed to work, and I do have fluid in my truck. And since I'm doing my windshield wipers, I might as well do my windshield. It's not damaged, broken, or cracked. No illegal stickers probably attached to my vehicle, and my mirrors are adjusted to me. Go right back where you stopped at the windshield wiper, slide straight across. Go to heat on high. Put this gauge right here between defrost and floor on that dot. My defrost is working. My heat is working. All right, I got my gauges all out the way. The next thing I'll do is I'll get set up to do my air system check. While the truck is still running, clutch, shift it into low gear, turn my engine off. Now I can let go of the clutch. Turn my switch on 1 click until my electrical gauges come on and my gauges start coming back up. Push in my yellow and red valve. That's where everybody fails if you get to pushing them valves. Push in my yellow and red valve. Now I'm set up to do my air system check. Everything's gonna be on the right foot. Take my foot, put it on the brake, push down firmly to the floor, and get my timer to be hanging right here in the test truck, pointing to the examiner and say, I'm starting my 1 minute check. Start your time. Let them know in this 1 minute, I'm checking to make sure I do not lose more than 4 PSI in the 60 seconds or 1 minute that's required. Let some time go by. It gets to exactly 1 minute. Give it a couple of extra seconds, okay? Just to make sure that their time and your time matches. When you're done, you let them know, I did not lose more than 4 PSI in 1 minute. Continue to fan your brakes. You're gonna be waiting till this red triangle pops up, which is your low air warning. Pump it till you see it pop up. It should come on at 60. Let them know my low air indicator came on at 60. My low air indicator is working like it's supposed to work. Again, same leg, continue to pump. This time all you gotta do is pump it till your brakes pop out. Pump, 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 pop, pop. Let them know my emergency brakes did pop out between 20 and 45 like they're supposed to. They're working. Now your system is all depleted of air. You're gonna go ahead and do another safe start. Put your stick shift in neutral. Push your clutch all the way down. Start your engine. Catch your ABS light. My ABS light came on and went off. Start your system. Now you're gonna air your tanks back up. Make sure it's in neutral. Release your clutch slowly. Go ahead and give it the gas or the throttle. Get it up to 1500 and run it right there while you air your system up. It's gonna take a little while. So just sit there, sit there. You really don't have nothing to do until your air gets over 100. Run it, run it, run it, run it. You see your needle, it's starting to get up above 100. Make sure that window's cracked so you can listen. You're gonna be listening for your air dryer. That's that sound that goes. Keep listening, listening, listening. It comes on, you let them know. My air dryer just went off, that means my governor is working. So my governor is good. Only thing you got left now is your tug test. Just go straight from there, push your clutch, put it in low gear, push in your yellow knob first, leaving your red knob out, which means you're testing what? Trailer. Ease off on that clutch till you feel that truck just rock, and then push it back in. Let them know my trailer brakes held the vehicle, they're working. Go ahead and pull your yellow knob out, push in your red knob, now you're checking what? Tractor. Ease off on the clutch again, the truck kind of move, but it doesn't roll. Push it in, let them know my tractor brakes are working fine. Or they're working like they're supposed to. Push in the yellow and the red knob. We're gonna put it in fourth gear, because fourth gear gets you up to 5 miles an hour, okay? All the way over, put it in fourth gear. Go ahead and take off just like you're driving. Get it up to 5 miles an hour, clutch and brake. Let them know my service brake stopped the vehicle. My service brake is working good. And also my truck didn't pull from left to right, which means my front end is not damaged. Go ahead and put it in neutral, pull your brakes, let them know this concludes my pre-trip.
Service brake, just a regular brake.
Foot brake, service brake.
Question.
Yes.
You don't have to mention the 85 to 100.